What's going on, you city folk? This is the Illinois Kid here, coming at you with my Season 2, Week 2 battle of the International Battling League. So, jump right into it. This is the team I'm going to be bringing. Looking pretty nice. Talk about it a little bit more, but this is what my opponent has. He's got a Magirna, a Mew, a Dugtrio, Komodo, Zeraora, Mega Aerodactyl, Roserade, Lanoon, Arcanine, Slowbro, Skuntank, and the Avalugg. So, I was talking with my my front office, I guess, of sorts. Yay win. This is definitely one of the hardest matchups I will be facing this season, and I need to be prepared for his offense because Dugtrio is a big card in this game. Me having a problem breaking Mew is going to be really hard in this game, and Magirna just set up and sweeping my entire team is definitely a problem as well. So, I'm bringing the Incineroar this week. I know he's got a Dugtrio. I got that Shuckleberry. Hopefully I have enough HP by the time that I'm trapped by that thing. I can either nuke it with Fire Punch or U-turn on out. Knock off, U-turn, and fake out are the other moves. This is probably the only way I even dent the Mew. Like, the thing is just really bulky, and I need something to hit it. So this is probably my only way to do just that. Plus, it does a decent chunk to the Slowbro, which I have a problem with breaking as well. Serena's up next. It's my Rapid Spinner, because I don't want to defog my own spikes away. Aromatherapy, in case I get Skull Burn or Toxic. Drop Kick and Synthesis. I really like having Synthesis. I know I'm mono Drop Kick and everything. This investment actually does really well versus this team for the most part. And I'm Yachi in case of the choice ice moves. Klefki is there as well. We got a pretty Spadef, physically defense, a little bit of mix. Magnet Rise, Toxic, Spikes, Foul Play. This is my way of walling his Dugtrio regardless. Dugtrio cannot touch me if I'm Magnet-Rised. I can also switch out freely because I am Magnet-Rised. I can Toxic the bulkier mons. I can put Spikes up. I can Foul Play the Aerodactyl and stuff. It's going to be really good. He does not really have much of a switch into this, like Boom Burst. He does have Magirna and everything. Heat Wave's still going to like 3-co. So after repeated chip, this thing can put in some work. U-turn is just going to be there for initiative, as I have it with Incineroar, just to get me into things like Zygarde and Necrozma. Hopefully at the end of the game I can sweep with this thing. I have enough speed to outspeed everything on his team, barring like a Scarf Dougie or something. And a max special attack modest. Photon Kaiser hits just about everything except for like Mew and Magirna and stuff. But all this I can hit him neutrally or super effectively across his entire team. And hopefully I can sweep with Rock Polish. And Zygarde's was originally like a bulkier Scarf set, but I just went ahead and go max stack Adamant because Thousand Arrows just wasn't doing enough damage. Outrage, hopefully I can nuke something really hard. Maybe after the Magirna dropped. I can Toxic. I really like just locking myself into Toxic to get like that Slowbro off guard, that switch in. And Extreme Speed's just there for the priority in case he is indeed Scarf Dougie. So, bit of a quick one, I know, but I'm just about to battle the guy. So, we'll go ahead and get into this. I believe it's this team. I have so many teams. Yep. All right. And let's see what he does. So, got my calc up. Does end up bringing the Dugtrio, like I thought. No Mega Aerodactyl, though. That's really big. It does bring Arcanine. Arcanine was a big problem with this team, too. That's why Zygarde was physically defensive for a bit. I just don't switch in well to the Mon between it having Wild Charge and stuff. Not bringing Suicune this week because, I don't know. I was that afraid of Roserade. I knew the thing was coming. But, looking at his team, Swellow absolutely goes in after some spikes go up, and I weaken the Magirna. And Necrozma can sweep pretty easily. So I'm liking that. I wish I was the Dark Pulse, though. I don't know, though. All right. I'm going to go ahead and be unprofessional for a second and just import my set over to Showdown. Nope, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. There we go. Just import my set over to Showdown Live. All right. So, lead-wise, I don't really have a dedicated one. Almost like it that way. Because Swellow is a really nice lead versus a lot, except the Magirna. So, not really sure how I want to go about that situation. And if he leads Arcanine, he catches Klefki with his pants down. So I'm thinking possibly Zygarde, but because I feel like I react the worst to a Slowbro lead, I want to be able to counter, or Arcanine lead, I want to be able to counter it. So I'm going to kind of go with the Necrozma lead, see how it goes for me. Looks like he has not decided his lead either. I just think that an Arcanine lead punishes me the most, So I want to try and be ready for that one, because like if he goes Roserade, I have like Klefki as a switch in and stuff, or my Assault Vest Incineroar. Always have Fake Out and like Shuckleberry, Fire Move, whatever. Dugtrio does only have base 100 attack, so it's not the strongest little bugger in the world. And I should be able to eat one of its Earthquakes. I don't think Dugtrio is one of his Z captains. I think it's Magearna. And I don't know. I am expecting Magearna to have the Z move in this game, though. If not, Assault Vest. Mew's another Z captain, so he brought 2 at least. Oh, Kamal was his last one. So Mew and Magearna are the only ones that can have Z moves. He does leave with the Arcanine. Got that play right. Good job, Brandon. You did a good job. All right. So, depending on if he's bulky or not, 1,000 Arrows should do like nothing. I am not Dragon Dance. I am not Dragon Dance. So if he's bulky, he's going to do like 36. That'd be good information. I actually want to get that information. I'm on 1,000 Arrows here. I'm not going to Toxic. If he switches, I'm going to assume more offensive. I think physical Arcanine is really good versus my team, though. Also, Yachi Berry on the Serena is useless, I feel. Unless he's running like Hidden Power Ice, something. Maybe Ice Beam on the Magearna. I don't know, but it's pretty useless in this game. We're going to do about 47, and he's a check button. I'm assuming that was for the Dugtrio. We're going to do about 47, so he's not max defense. But he is pretty defensive. Goes into his Mew. What a turn 1 that was. This Mew can do an abundance of things. One of the biggest things, though, is Aura Sphering my Incineroar switching. So I'm actually going to go Klefki on this, see what he wants to do. Goes for the U-turn. All right. Hopefully this invites in Dugtrio. That's kind of what I wanted initially whenever I built this. That was a crit into 5.2, ladies and gentlemen. Do I have any information off that? I'm not going to bother, actually. There's too many factors what this thing could be. I want a bit more information than a U-turn crit doing 5.2. But he does have U-turn, though. That's good to know. Taking his time with his play. Here goes Dugtrio. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. I'm going to click Magnet Rise. Haha, got him. Caught him. Oh, that's so good. I need to start nicknaming my mons. I keep forgetting to do that. Also, that is not my Showdown sprite, ladies and gentlemen. I am not a 12-year-old girl. I am a 19-year-old girl. So, we need to change that. But my opponent here in a bit of a predicament. His only potential defogger is Mew, I'm pretty sure. Goes this thing. So, I'm going to go ahead and throw this thing on a timer real quick. Just real quick. I don't know what else I would do. I have a really hard time breaking this thing if it's Calm Mind. Got 6-0'd by that thing a couple of times. Let's see what he does. Does go for the Skull. Just fires it off. Does he burn me? No, he does not. Alright, I'm going to take this time to get more hazards up. As he goes Roserade. What's this thing going to do? What is this thing going to do? Hidden Power Fire is a likely play. And I'm Assault Vest Incineroar. So I think I'm going to go Incineroar here. He does fire off the Giga Drain. Awesome. If I'm my opponent, I think I'm trying to trap this. And I definitely think I'm trying to switch. So I think I'm going to go for the U-turn here. I think I'm trying to switch here if I'm my opponent. I don't think I'm packing Hidden Power Ground for the Incineroar. Well, actually, that does hit the Klefki too, so I can see it. But I am Assault Vest, so I'll take it. No, I'm not Assault Vest. I'm Shucka. That's what I meant to say. So I'll take it either way, and I don't mind burning my Shuckaberry here. I think I have a couple of ways I can deal with the Dugtrio. With the way this game's going, I got 2 spikes up and everything, so it's going to be really good. And now we wait. Does go for the Hidden Power Ground, but we are Shucka, so we're going to eat it up. U-turn out. Does 36. And he did switch his move, so I know for a fact he cannot outspeed this Mamba with this thing. And I'm in no position to predict. I'm just going to click Boom Burst. I am just going to click Boom Burst. U-turn did an acceptable amount of damage. I can see him being max HP. But this should two-shot no matter what set he is. Little does he know I'm actually modest. Which was a very good move on my part, as the only thing I don't outspeed is the Dugtrio. He didn't bring Zeraora either. I'm very surprised. One of the big mons that me and Yewen were talking about just completely destroying me was Zeraora. Mega Aerodactyl was pretty good too. Sax the Arcanine, cannot be more happy about that play. Guarantee he thought I was going to Brave Bird. Get him out. Get him out! Alright, what we got? What we got? I cannot allow him to trap my Incineroar. Goes Dugtrio. That was very bold of you. This was very bold. I could be timid and knock him out right now. But can't take a Stone Edge, so we'll go Serena here. No, I don't know. I almost just want to stay in and call him out, but I just think Magearna's a likely switch, like a likely double. That'd be really good on his part. But I'm just going to go Serena anyway. I mean, I'm in a position where I'm doing really well. I have the Arcanine gone. I have 2 spikes up. I have the Roserade weakened. And I have the Slowbro Toxic. So I'm in a position where I can play a bit safer. I'm just going to go to my dedicated switch into this Mon being Serena. See what he does. He does Earthquake. So if I Boom Bursted there, that was a dead Dugtrio. All right, good play, good play. So now, again, I really am feeling... Oh, but I can't double. Oh, that's very interesting. I can't double. That's really cool. Well, I guess my play is just to drop, kick, then lag. There we go. All right, so we're going to hit this thing up for a nice little drop kick. It's going to do about 10. About 10. And as he did reveal Hidden Power Ground. Huh. So I'm debating on Zygarde because I know he doesn't have Hidden Power Ice, and I know I'm bulky enough to take his hits, and I don't think he clicks Giga Drain here. We really don't. I think he loses a lot of momentum by clicking Giga Drain. So I'm going to go Zygarde here. More or less expecting either a Hidden Power Ground or a Sludge Bomb. I can take either or. I can take either or. He's taking a long time to debate on his moves, too. So I know he's thinking pretty hard. I guess Necrozma. Rock Polish is on probably the Mew. And Magearna's not weak enough. Magearna is Z-move, more than likely. I cannot allow that thing to break through me. I'm very glad I brought the Ground EMZ for it. I don't know what I'd do if I were him either, I guess. Because he needs to make a play here, I feel. Which is why I'm going Zygarde. Does just go for the Sludge Bomb. We do resist it. And does snag a poison. Unfortunate. But, man, that really sucks, actually. Come on. We are going to knock this thing out, though. It's not bad. Go slow, bro. He went to that pretty fast, too. Leads me to believe that... Well, I can still, with Yachi Berry, I should still... Oh, I can aromatherapy that toxic away. Duh, that's why I brought it. But, I mean, Serena's just always my switch into this thing. I have a bit of Spadef investment for it. If he starts Calm Minding, I just have to spam Trop Kick. And let the toxic do its work. Goes for Trick Room. That's extremely interesting, actually. We're going to aromatherapy that toxic away because we have Teyachi Berries. As he does freeze me. Probably misspelled that, but he gets the point. Well, crap. Serena got froze 3 times during my mocks, now I think about it. So this is actually pretty funny. Alright, no big deal. No big deal. No big deal. Still got this. I'm just going to go into my Clef Key. And I'm going to try to get another spike up. That was Magearna. What does he do? I don't think he shift gears here, does he? I'm going to put another spike up. Well, it's funny that Serena gets frozen again, but it kind of stinks because it's its first battle getting to play. So it's kind of unfortunate. That's all right, though. I think I can still win this. I'm really glad I brought the Incineroar. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Because now I'm not too terribly afraid of the Mew. I would have never expected Trick Room Magearna. Well, I don't see the harm you put up another spike. Doing 25% of Mew's health every time it comes in does not sound bad. If he had Defog, he would have used it by now. And lag again. Sorry. Very, very sorry about my lag. I don't know how to necessarily fix it. And a crit! This game's going awesome. Game's going superb. Going Incineroar here. I don't think I can take a Flare Cannon, but I do know I can take a Flash Cannon. And I think if he goes for a Flare Cannon, it's not necessarily a bad play, because what can Clef Key do, I suppose? We're just going to go into Incineroar here. Incineroar doesn't have a lot of uses since the Shucker Berry is now broken. And Dougie is in range of getting basically killed because I broke a Sash with the spikes and just hitting it. Yeah. Well, hopefully this works. I think I'm dealing pretty well with the freeze in regards to my sacks and such, because I'm trying to sack Incineroar here, in the sense of it's either going to take this hit and fire off with a Fire Punch and just he doubles into Deductrio and kills me. Actually goes for the Dazzling Gleam instead of the Flare Cannon. And now that the Trick Room's dropped, I have reason to believe I outspeed this. So I'm just going to Fire Punch here. We go slow, bro. And I will die to knock this off. 100%. There was no reason for me to click knock off on the Magearna there. Just no reason. Because look how much damage this thing's already taken. Like, Regenerator means nothing. So we're feeling pretty good here. Actually just outright kills him. Wow. Good job, Incineroar. Now Incineroar is going to die to the Dugtrio coming in. Or the Mew coming in. Or the Magearna coming in. Well, not the Magearna. I believe I outspeed that because of him switching. So... But he does let me potentially preserve this. which I feel like it has more use than Serena because Serena's frozen. But I feel like it's quite unlikely for me to go Klefki here, so I'm going to do it. And basically the reason why... Do you shift gear here? I feel like you do. Outspeed you. No, your trick room. Why do I keep thinking he's going to shift gear? Well, I sacrificed Serena to the gods. How weakened is the Mew again? I love Showdown because I can just look at that. 76%. It'll be at 51. I still don't think Dark Pulse is killing, which is insane. If I had rocks up, it would, but I didn't bring rocks this week. I just brought a bunch of spikes. Click your move, bud. I don't know if it's just lag on his part or if he's debating on if he wants to Flash Cannon or Dazzling Gleam. I think your play is Flash Cannoning if you don't have Fleur Cannon. Magearna is the cannon Pokemon. But other than that, feeling pretty good about this game. What do? You Flash Cannon me? Alright. I'm giving you this Mon, by the way, so please kill me. I'm going to attempt to Synthesis and die. It's a special attack raise. Yeah, so I go Incineroar here, and I fake him out, preventing him from getting a turn. He kills me, and I go Necrozma. And I'll just try to knock off. I'll try to knock off because in my head, I'm thinking if I am slower than this thing, he's going to know it and try to switch. Fire Punch pretty much hits everything. Why not? I really think I'm just going to die anyway. I really think I'm just going to die anyway. Lag means a move happened. I'm so sorry. This is unbearable to watch. Alright, and I bring out Necrozma here. And I pretty confidently just go for the Tectonic Rage. If I'm him... I actually don't know if Earth Power kills, but this is what I brought it for. So, could calc it, but we're lazy. And even then, I don't know what his set is, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I know I've done damage to this thing with, Foul Play, but I'm pretty sure he's basically only taken Spikes damage so far, so I'm not sure how Spadef he was. And I didn't want to set him another Trick Room and getting even more kills. So Necrozma kills off the Magearna. That feels really good. And depending on rolls and that Mew set, I can't just outright win here. So we're going to attempt to do that. As U-turns. Alright. Goes Dougie. It dies. Wow. Good job, Necrozma. And I'll Dark Pulse again. And send the GG after the game. Okay, I didn't get frozen, so nice. Good game to Shadow. The Serena freeze, as it did suck in the moment, I don't think mattered as much. I believe Serena's use kind of faded away as really it was only Check and Dugtrio on his team. Everything else was getting bodied by it except maybe the Slowbro, which froze it, funnily enough. But I handled his bulky Psychics pretty well. I feel like he could have used a lot scarier of a Mew set versus me. I feel like he missed out on an opportunity, not bringing Zeraora, things like that. So we did win, though. We take week 2. We are now 2-0 with a +6 differential. Feeling pretty good. Another announcement to make. I will be joining a new league here soon. It's a league I was part of before as well. It's called the Dual Zone League. We are starting season 5 now. There's 24 teams, so we're actually going to do 12-team divisions and play against each other. And I'll be uploading some of my games on there too. I am working very hard on trying to get my OBS fixed so it's not as laggy and I'm bearable to watch. I'm very sorry about that. And I've been the Illinois kid. Gotta hear Papa calling though. Gotta get back to the tractor. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.